working on some floor movements, working the center of the body, the core, creating that space and that strength right in the middle of the body. What I want you to start with first, if you're not comfortable sitting cross-legged, you can always extend your legs out. What I want you to do is take a nice deep breath in, and we're just going to sink in towards that right, and then scoop up and circle to the left. So let's focus on the breath. Inhale and exhale. One more time, you guys. And now let's gently rewind that movement. Maybe you'll notice that one side is a little tighter than the other. Just work on creating that space. One more time through the spine, increasing that range of motion. And now lateral stretch. So I'm just going to draw over. If I can comfortably rotate my palm up, if I can look towards the ceiling, great. If it doesn't work, it's fine. You just create that space in the way that works best for you. And then just a gentle rotation to the other side. Create that space right along your oblique, right up into your side, shoulder and fingertips, sinking the hip down. Now we're just going to rotate all the way over to the side. Take a big breath in. I'm going to take the right hand onto the left knee and just add that to help for leverage, to rotate those shoulders a little further. Really exaggerate that stretch as far as you can. Deep breath in. And release back to the middle. Inhale and exhale. So I'm not shrugging the shoulders, just relaxing, creating that space in the spine. And then back to the center, you guys. Let's go ahead first and start with lengthening that right leg. Whatever feels comfortable. If you can extend further and that works for the morning, then that's what I want you to do. So first thing here, take a nice deep breath in and open up towards that foot. So I want to sink as much as I can, that left hip down. I can look down, I can rotate and look up. Reach all the way from that hip. I really want to sink my left hip down. If I feel comfortable rotating over the top of that leg. If it doesn't work, you inch yourself, you hinge, you barely move, you use a resistance band to help you as well. Take one more big breath here, guys. Now I want you to take that left hand and pin it right in behind you, push your hips up, and just reach toward the corner. If it's too much, you stay down here and you reach, but if you can, open up all the way through the hip flexors, and without shrugging your shoulders, reach in opposition. Fingertip in toes, open, push those hips forward. Make sure the neck stays relaxed, shoulder down. Release that back down. We're going to repeat that again. Inhale and exhale, reach. One more time, you guys. Inhale. And exhale, open, nice deep breath in, don't shrug that shoulder. And let that go. Very nice, let's just switch to the other side. So getting comfortable, maybe this leg's a little bit tighter and coming down so far or out doesn't work for me. I lengthen, create that space, open. And now I'm gonna sink my right hip down. First in the morning, it's good to just kind of ease into those stretches. So if not coming so far, pinning the hip down works best. We'll try this again at the end and then see if there's a difference. Hopefully there will be. Big breath in. And then tuck from here, that arm actually rotate over the top. Now really increase that space, drawing from here the chin towards the toe. And then reach for that sky, hit it close to that hip. And open all the way up here, you guys, from your toe to your hip to your fingertip without shrugging. Inhale, push your hips forward. Exhale, release the seat. Inhale, exhale, open. Nice deep breath in. Relax. One more time, you guys, and open, reach. Feel that space through the hip flexors from that fingertip to the toes. And then let that go, you guys. Fantastic. Just release both of your legs here. Doesn't need to be very far. Just go ahead and take a deep breath in and just sit up nice and tall. Reach those arms up. Inhale and sink down. Walk those legs together. I'm just going to draw them up and down. So from the side, I'm just going up and down here and then side to side. Up and down, side to side. One more time. Now we're going to come down to that mat all the way. So if need be, I would bend my knees, rotate over to one side, and roll all the way down. Low back pin, the belly button comes in. So from here, you guys, the goal is to really imprint that spine. And just warm up here by pulling the belly button in. So for the first 10 breaths, I want you to focus here. If it helps you, you can take one hand on your chest and one hand on your abs. Now, when I breathe, I don't want my chest to move, but I want to move from here, that top arm. My goal here is to breathe in through the belly and then imprint and press back down. So let's try that 10 times. You're not moving that chest, you guys. Big breath in, inhale. Fill the belly with air. Exhale, sink. Inhale, fill the balloon. Exhale. Again. Inhale through the nose. Let the belly rise. Exhale. Through the mouth and pin the belly button in. Just try it a few more times. Want to try to breathe like this throughout our day, really increasing the amount of oxygen that we're getting in our lungs. One more big breath. Now maintaining that breath and that imprint, I want you to press from here, that low back down. And we're just going to draw the hips up into a bridge. So if you can have your hands close to your heels, if it doesn't work, it's fine. But the goal is to really elongate the spine and lift your hips up. If you notice you feel like your neck is crunched, walk yourself out a little bit more. Squeeze and lift. I want you to feel comfortable here, really opening, squeezing from here the posterior part of the body, the glutes, into the hamstrings. Take a nice deep breath in without any pressure in your neck. And as we exhale, sink those hips down and imprint the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen one line from your shoulders to your hips and your knees. And reset. Imprint. Inhale. And exhale. Nice deep breath in. Keep that belly button pulled in. And release. Now I want you to imagine that from the ceiling, there's a hook that's pulling the belly button in and lifting, keeping that belly button pulled in though and resisting that pull at the same time. Deep breath in and sink back down. Now from here, we take the hands behind the head, keeping that low back down, engaging that core the entire time. As I exhale, I'm going to imprint that spine. Inhale. No tension in the head, neck, and shoulders. Really building that internal strength of the core here. Head, neck, and shoulders completely supported. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Rest it. Give yourself a nice big hug. If you have the flexibility to draw your feet up, great. If not, you can hug from here. You can come to that happy baby pose. You can either reach through the legs or the outer part and draw those toes down, heels up. Once again, that spine is imprinted, that low back is pressing. I'm going to increase that space here in my hips and lengthen my legs and open up through my hamstrings if this works. I can come back to that happy baby pose and then lengthen and open all the way into that split. One more time. Inhale, bend, just waking up those legs, and exhale and open. Draw those toes back up, tabletop your shins. Relax the shoulders down, inhale, As you exhale, draw both of your knees over to that right side, right towards me. Big breath in, you guys. Nice inhale. Big exhale. Really reach those arms in opposition. Try hugging your top knee in. If that feels okay, really draw that in. If it doesn't work, use from here the left hand to draw that right knee down while anchoring that right arm open. You can also lengthen the leg, roll the ankle. See how that feels to wake up through that IT band, rewind it. And then draw that knee back in. Come back to that tabletop, inhale. And exhale, draw those knees over to the other side. Relax through the fingertips of the shoulders. Nice deep breath in. First thing, we'll try to hug that knee in. See how that works. Really draw that knee in nice and close. If it doesn't work, I'm going to take from here that hand right on top of the knee. Increase that space through that low back. And if that feels okay, I'm going to lengthen that leg and roll the ankle. Increase that space in the IT band. We're just trying to wake things up here, you guys. Tabletop once again. Give yourself a quick little stretch one more time. And then return back to that center. Take that low back down, palms right by your side. Right into that bridge. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, imprint your spine. Exhale. Inhale. No tension on your neck here, you guys. Focus on the center of the body. Feel that strength. Deep breath in. Inhale and exhale. You're lifting those ribs up, engaging the abdominal muscles, but imprinting that spine, keeping that nice length through the spine. One more time, you guys. Inhale and exhale. Relax it back down. Now, I want you to lengthen your left leg from here. We're going to pop up into that bridge. If not, you can stay right here. So popping up into that bridge here, I'm going to take a deep breath in and just lengthen and resist. Now, as I pop my hip up, I'm trying to keep my legs in one line with each other and back down. Just 3 more times like this. Keep the pressure in your heel and out of your knee. Again, inhale, exhale, reach. One more time. Inhale. And sink that back down. Now we're just going to try the other side. Deep breath in. I'm going to lengthen that leg. Line it up here with the other quadricep. Reach and lengthen. Deep breath in. Squeeze the glute. Imprint. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Reach and push. Inhale. And exhale. Last 2, you guys. Press through the heels, squeeze the glute, feel that strength in the center of your body, and lengthen and push. Fantastic, let it go. Now take a moment, bring the bottom of your feet together, open up through the hip flexors, reach the palms to the ceiling, pin your low back to the floor. Open up those arms, nice deep breath in, feel that length here. Reaching through those palms, lengthening and pinning that belly button, low back down, you guys. Increase that space. Push your palms a few inches more. Sink from here the knees and those from here, the low back down as far as you can. And release back in. I'm going to come back to that tabletop, but this time we're going to add the core to it. So focus on pressing that low back towards the floor, but keeping that in one line as we lift the hip. So nice deep breath in. I'm going to draw my legs closer together here. That way I feel stable as I lift. So I'm going to pop this up from here. Take a deep breath in now. Imprint that spine. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Keep your hips up, lengthen and switch other side. Imprint 1, 2, and 3, and 4. One more time, you guys, and 5. Very nice. Now take your hands behind your head. Deep breath in. So give me 10, imprinting that spine. Exhale up. 2, and 3. Feel the strength of the center of your body. You're pinning your belly button in, your low back down. There's no tension in your neck. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to lengthen that left leg again without lifting the hips. 1, line it up. 2, keep your chin off your chest. 3, think about lifting the shoulder blades off of the floor. 6, 8. Now switch feet, lengthen and open. Don't yank on your neck, use your core to lift. You go at your pace, keep that belly button and low back down. We're really building that internal strength here, you guys. 3 more, 1 and 2 and 3. Relax it, 10 more, 1, 2, really imprint now, 3, keep the chin off the chest, 4, sink that belly button and low back, you guys. 5 more, 5 and 4, relax your neck, 3, we're so close, 2, one more time. Fantastic work. Lengthen right here, you guys. Reach for those fingertips. It's fine now. Allow that natural curve of your spine and lengthen as far as you can. Reach through the left fingers, reach through the right fingers. Again, left fingers and right, pushing through the heel and lengthen one more time, you guys. Now we're going to go ahead and bend those knees and we're going to gently roll over onto our side. So from this position, the first thing I want you to do is lengthen your body in one long line. I feel comfortable with my arm underneath my head. Some people prefer to have it bent. You could take a pillow and tuck it underneath your head here. You just don't want it to be very high. So nice deep breath in. I want you guys to line everything up and pull that belly button tight. Now from this position, I'm going to make sure as I lift up my leg, which is not going to be very high, that I don't let my obliques let go. So just take a moment here and completely relax. Now feel that difference when you are just kind of letting the center of your body completely relax to the floor, and lift up your oblique muscles and pull the belly button in. So maybe you can take a finger and just feel that difference between. It's fine if the oblique touches the floor. The goal though is to keep this engaged. We know the difference between sinking and lifting. So I want you to wake everything up right here and line it up. I'm going to take from here my top arm, pin it down. I want you to lead with your heel. So that's not going to allow you to go very high. As you lift, do not let your obliques sink. Ready? Exhale. 1. Pin the belly button in. 2. Exhale. 3. Now there's a string from the ceiling lifting up your heel, but you're keeping it in one line with your body here, you guys. 4. Use that top arm to help you if you need to without rotating front or back. 6. 7, great job, you guys. Pin it in. 8, 9. Now keep it at your top point and just pulse. 1 and 2, 3. Is that oblique pulled in, that belly button pulled in nice and tight? Lead with the heel, you guys. Lengthen that body. 3 and 2. 1 more and 1. Relax for a second. If at any point you need to, you can pat or punch. You can also add that rotation and open it up. Okay, so as we go through a lot of these moves, what you're going to notice is you're going to feel a lot of fatigue as you use your assisting muscles to lift up that leg. The higher and the harder, the stronger muscles of those quadriceps are really hard to lift with just this assisting little muscles on the side. All right, so now we're going to lengthen again, you guys. Relax your head. If it feels more comfortable to bend it in or grab that pillow, you go for it. Now leading with the heel. Keeping everything lifted and pulled in. So just lifting up that leg really makes this a challenge because everything wants to sink down. So I'm holding the center, the core, the middle of the body. And all I want you to do is circle without letting your shoulder move. So it's not a big circle. 1, 2, and 3. So line it up, but pull it in. 4 and 5. Exhale. 6. Tummy's tight, you guys. 7. Feel that strength in that glute minimus right in the side. 9. Now rewind it. My goodness, that string needs to hold that leg higher. Deep breath in. I'm really feeling it, you guys. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just 2 more times. 9, once again, and 10. Now I'm going to bend that knee in and open to that T. Deep breath in. If that's not comfortable, I can just pat that out, increase that space. Wonderful job, you guys. Now, instead of keeping it straight for this next move, I'm gonna bend my knees in, not at 90. At 90, I would have my knees facing right to you, just about down to that 45. So just not from here to the corner. Now, what I'm going to do from this position, again, my body wants to move. I'm thinking about anchoring and engaging the center of my body to resist the temptation for my body to move. So I can anchor and take my top arm, lift my oblique up and in. I'm going to lengthen now and reach the leg behind me. So I don't want that leg to come straight to the side where the body is in one line. I want it to be behind me so that I feel a natural tendency for my body to want to collapse, but I'm not going to let it. So I'm going to engage that core, pull the belly button, inhale, support your head, neck, and shoulders, and push back. 1. Now through the heel, push. 2, but to the corner, you guys. 3. Inhale. Now squeeze your glute, push through the heel. 5, sink that bottom leg and that arm to help you. 6, great job, you guys. Now push it. 7, don't let that oblique collapse. 8, you got this. Exhale. 9, one more time. Exhale. 10, relax for a second. Now I want you to imagine you're trying to kick something gently off of your heel. Big breath in. 1, 2, without collapsing. 3, bend and push. 4, exhale. 5, and 6, right to that corner, you guys. 7, keep everything pulled in. 8, we got this. 9, one more time. And 10, rest it. Pat or punch that out. Very nice, you guys. One last thing on this side, and that is to increase that range of motion in that same circle that we used as we kept the leg straight. So again, nice deep breath in, lengthen that leg behind you, avoid the tendency for the body to rotate forward, and just circle back. 1, 2, 3, it doesn't need to be very big. 4 and 5, 6, lead with your heels. 7, ideally I want this leg higher than my hip though, okay, we're trying to fight gravity. 9 and 10, now rewind it right here, you guys. 1, you can do this. 2 and 3, engage. 4 and 5 and 6 for 7 and 8, tummy tight. 9, last 1 and 10. Great work. Bend the knees in, open to that T, and increase that space here. You can pat, you can punch, you can open, you can lengthen, all those stretches. Deep breath in, you guys. Open that up. Now we're going to come to our back and come to the number 4 stretch. So as I lengthen from here, that top leg that was burning, I'm going to rotate it over. Now chances are it's not very comfortable to keep that stretch. I can draw the knee in and I can push it away. You can decide here if you feel comfortable lengthening and pushing. Nice deep breath in. I'm going to continue to create that space. And if I feel comfortable, I'll lift the opposite leg up, take that low back and pin it down. Inhale. Exhale. Now from here, I'm just going to take this top leg, sink the foot to the floor, but keep that ankle connected to the knee. Deep breath in. Roll it back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Push that knee away from you. And then back in. Go ahead from here and hug the knees and draw them out. Great job, you guys. We're going to repeat that on the other side, but let's give a few stretches for the hips. Rewind it the other way. Hug it in if that works for you. Relax your low back. You can gently rotate side to side. Lengthen those legs up. Feel that space in the hamstrings. If it feels comfortable, open. You can also take from your elbows to the floor. Roll the ankles. Increase that space in the inner thigh, the outer part of that hip. And then lift it back up. Bend the knee. Roll over to your side, gently push yourself up. I want you to stay in this position right here just for a moment to one more time stretch out that hip and draw over that knee. Nice deep breath in here. Nice deep breath out. And now I'm gonna rotate right in towards that side. Sit up as tall as I can. It's okay if you need to lengthen this leg out and it does not work. Big breath in. Lengthen that leg, open, follow it through. Come back down and then reach for the sky. Big breath in. Very nice, you guys. Take that down and we're just gonna flip to the other side. So one long line. Let's increase from here that space in the body by reaching through the fingertip, reaching through the heels. And then need be, take from here that top arm to remind me to anchor, but also to lift up through my obliques. So that belly button's gonna come in, my shoulder's gonna be squared, legs nice and straight, lead with the heel. 1, ideally I'm lifting higher than my hip. 2, and you go as high as you feel comfortable. As soon as you feel your oblique sinking, that's where you're gonna stop. 4, exhale for 5, and for 6. Now make sure you are comfortable in your neck. 7, if you need a tiny pillow, you use that. 8, exhale for 9, and 10. Deep breath in, 10 little pulses. Inhale, exhale, 1, 2. I have that string on that ankle and it's lifting and squeezing, strengthening that glute minimus. Big breath in, 5 and 6. Lengthen, 7, keep that body nice and stable. 8, oblique lifted. 9 and 10, relax it. Great job, you guys. Inhale, pat or punch it if you need to, bend your knee in if you have to, and we're gonna do those circles. Nice deep breath in, line it up, lift up through the heel, and circle. 1, I feel my upper body wanting to fall every time. I'm keeping my belly button pulled in tight. Deep breath in, squaring off my shoulders, using that front arm to pin that arm down and hold that oblique up. 5 and 6, exhale, 7, tummy's tight. 8 and 9, one more time, you guys, and relax it. If you need to, pat or punch that out. Very good. It's amazing how quickly we start to feel that. Those assisting muscles really need to have that strength to be able to sustain and help the rest of the body. And this is so important to do, you guys. Everybody feels this stuff. Hopefully, if not, you can add ankle weights. Big breath in. Here we go. Other way. 1 and 2 and 3. Where's that belly button? Pull it in tight. 4. Lead with your heel. 5. Stabilize. Pull the belly button tight. 6. Keep the obliques lifted, you guys. 7 and 8. Square the shoulders. 9. One more. And 10. Fantastic. I'm going to bend the knees in and open to that T. I can pat. I can punch. I can open. Lengthen that leg, whatever feels best. Deep breath in, stretching and strengthening simultaneously. Building the strength, but increasing the flexibility is so very important, you guys. Awesome, bend it in now. Remember, not at 90, but just about 45. Take that down just a little bit. So now the goal is going to be, again, to keep that oblique lifted. Arm can help me in front, but that leg is going to be behind me. So it's not directly to my side. It's right towards that corner, right behind me. Again, higher than my hip. So I'm not just trying to lift here. I'm really trying to lift and open to that angle, and the body naturally wants to fall forward. That's how you know you're doing it right. So big breath in, inhale, and exhale. Push through the heel. 1, 2, right through the heel. Squeeze, and 3. Inhale. 4, keep that belly button pulled in. If it helps, close your eyes. 5, 6, you guys are awesome. 7, exhale, lift. 8, inhale, exhale. 9, one more time, and 10. Relax it. What happens when this starts to really be fatigued, this wants to sink down to try to compensate and help us do it. Stop for a moment, adjust, be mindful of where your body is, take that break when you need it, and then pick it back up. So nice deep breath in, I'm gonna stabilize and hold, and then I'm gonna pulse, like I'm kicking something gently off of that heel. 1 and 2, 3, 4, towards the corner now, 5, higher than that hip, you guys, 6, oblique lifted, 7, you got this, 8, 2 more times now, 9, 1 more, and 10. Let that go, open and stretch it. If it helps, you can drive that knee over, you can tuck it, pat or punch it out. Very good, you guys. Now we're going to create those circles. All right, so line it up. Big breath in, anchor, oblique, lifted and engaged. Now I'm going to lengthen that leg behind me. I'm not going to let the shoulder fall even though it wants to. And I'm going to circle back. 1, 2, higher than the hip, using this bottom knee also to anchor. 3 and 4. Exhale, 5. Engage those abs, you guys. 6, it really helps. 7 and 8, you got this. 9, 1 more, and 10. Rest for a moment. Inhale. Ready? Let's finish those circles. 1, 2, other direction, belly button in. 3, 4, higher than that hip, squeeze it. 5, but not too high. 6, square off the shoulders. 7, 8, 9, one more time, you guys, and 10. Wonderful job. Open that up to that T. Increase that space. If you want to lengthen your leg, you can. You want to pat it out a little bit, punch it out. Deep breath here. Now that really starts to fire and really starts to burn. Those are your muscle fibers tearing so that we can rebuild them, you guys, this weekend as you continue to stretch and relax. Deep breath in. Very important to not continue to work out every single day working the same muscles. As you feel that burning sensation, the muscles start to tear, and we want to give them time to rebuild. And that's where that nutrition comes in, making sure that you're giving your body those essential vitamins and minerals that it needs to repair, and allowing the body to also relax. Big breath in now. I'm gonna, if I feel comfortable, lift up through that opposite, pin my belly button in. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna stay right here. Inhale, exhale. Now all I'm going to do from this position, and I can keep the foot to the floor, is draw the foot down, but don't let the ankle come off of the knee. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe it doesn't want to come all the way. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, you guys. Wonderful job. Take from here those knees, circle them away. Rewind it. Lengthen those legs up. Feel that nice strength here and stretch through your hamstrings. And if it feels comfortable, lengthen those legs out. This is a great stretch to use the wall for, to relax and increase that space in your inner thigh. Lengthen, and if it doesn't work here, I hold on to the knees, support the body, roll the ankles, and rewind it. Pull it back in, bend those knees in, roll over to the side, and gently push yourself up, keeping that same shape here with your legs. So, nice deep breath in. I'm going to draw down towards this front knee, and then walk those arms out. Nice deep breath in here, reaching and lengthening as far as I feel comfortable. Sit up nice and tall and rotate towards the opening. Deep breath here. Remember, if you need to lengthen this leg, it's fine. And now we're going to open it up. Feel that space. Inhale, open, create that space, draw the hip down. Maybe it's a little bit easier than it was at the beginning. Pull it back in and open it up, you guys. Reach for that corner of the ceiling. Push your hips forward. Inhale, really reach now. And exhale. Great work, you guys. Take a moment. If you need to use a wall or the couch, and drive from here, those heels in and the knees out. Good chance that the knees are up like this. You can take from here one leg at a time, increase that space from here. You can work on doing that on both sides. Nice deep breath in from here. If it feels comfortable, you can hold on to the toes, draw from here. Naturally, the feet want to open. You can try to pin them together, but it's going to pull this up a little bit more. If you feel comfortable and you can lean forward a little bit, the goal would be to try to bring the toes and the nose together. That doesn't really work for me, but if it does for you, go for it. Big breath in now. Wonderful job, you guys. Now, we're going to come back to this lengthen, but this time we're going to really work on building that strength in the oblique, and we're going to come into a side plank. I want to make sure that my elbow is tucked in. I can use my bottom knee here to help me as I lift up the hip. If not, I'm going to go ahead and lengthen if I don't need to use that support of the knee, and I'm going to reach and lengthen from here into that side plank. I could also use my top leg to anchor me as well. So from this position, I'm going to take a nice deep breath in and draw this hand under and reach it back up. Now keep the oblique lifted. Exhale for 1 and 2. Pull that belly button tight. Keep the oblique lifted up and out. Now 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Make sure the elbow is tucked in under the shoulder, you guys, for 6. Awesome job. Now 7. Line it up. 8. 2 more times. Thread that needle. 1 more time now. Give it a rest, you guys. Great job. Pull the knees in. Open it up. Always return back to this stretch if you need to. Again, pull it in. This time, if need be, I would bend the knee or take that bottom knee down. I'm adding a rotation where I'm taking my elbow down. So lengthen, elbow tucked in. Exhale, 1. Now pull the belly button in as you rotate. 3, 4, you guys look awesome. 5, use that stability any way that you need to. 6 and 7, rotate now. 8, we're almost there. 9, 1 more time. And relax it. Great work. Again, pull those knees in and stretch it out, you guys. That core, that center of the body, the obliques right along the side. So important for helping to stabilize the spine, the posture. Deep breath in, you guys. And then gently reach it back up. That leg is lengthened and push it open. Nice deep breath here. Nice deep breath out. And bring it back down. Now we're going to switch to the other side. So again, bend top, bend the bottom, elbow tucked in, lengthen, reach nice and long now. Deep breath, exhale, thread for 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Line up those arms now. 5, 6, 7, keep that oblique pulled in, you guys. 8, 2 more. 9, 1 more time, you got this. And relax it, you guys. Take a moment, bend those knees in, increase that space between the fingertips. Wonderful job, you guys. Building that support for the center of the body is the most important thing that you can do. It's going to help you in every aspect of exercise. Top, bottom, lengthened. I'm going to exhale, inhale. Ready? 1, 2. Make sure your elbows tucked in now. Exhale as you drop the elbow, you guys. 3. Pull the oblique in. 4. Continue to build that strength. I know it's a lot on the shoulder. Take a break if you need it. 4 more now. 3, 2. 1 more time now. And relax it. Great work, you guys. Bend those knees and increase that space. Nice inhale. Wonderful job. Rotate, lengthen that leg. Nice deep breath in, open it up. Take from here that palm in close and reach for the sky. Maybe a little bit easier than when we started. Look up towards the corner of the ceiling. Wonderful. Now we're going to come into, pretty sure it's probably your favorite, the plank. And the goal here is to continue to build that strength. It does not matter if you do it for 10 seconds, 20, 30, up to a minute, up to 10 minutes. It does not matter, but the form is absolutely imperative. We cannot do the plank without keeping the form. So what we're going to try is we're going to do 30 seconds up, 30 seconds down without trying to touch the knees. And if it's too much, you relax your knees in between. All right, so what we're going to do first here, you guys, I'm just going to get my timer. That way I stay honest with you guys. Now, just to go over a few things, make sure that your palms are underneath your shoulders. And then you take from here and lengthen your feet out so your body feels like it can stay in one long line. I don't want to let my hips dip, and I'm trying not to push the hips back. But if I need to do either, I would rather you push back here, keep the hips a little bit higher than letting this happen. Okay, so you're going to push and we're going to hold for 30 seconds. If it doesn't work, you will stay the whole time on your elbows. All right, are you ready? Nice deep breath in. Crown of the head is directly in front of you. Squeeze at your armpits. Lengthen your spine. Push all the way out of those heels. We're already at 15 seconds, you guys. This is really, from here, completely doable. Keep that belly button pulled in nice and tight. Squeeze your glutes, contract your quadriceps. We're already at 26 seconds, so we're just going to drop down to the left elbow and then the right without letting the knees drop, and isolate and hold now. Big breath in, you guys. This is very ab-centric. I'm focusing here on keeping the belly button in. I really have to keep that core tight. Don't let that low back go, you guys. Squeeze at the armpits, just 15 seconds, that's all. Big breath in now, 10 seconds. Squeeze and contract your glutes. We're so close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 minute, just like that. Push back, let it go. Awesome work, you guys. Inhale. Now, maybe that felt easy. Hopefully for you, it was doable. Deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of a rotational plank. In order to do that, I'm going to line up my arms like this and take them one in front of the other. Now, from this position, I can drop to one knee or rotate to one side. Scoop and press that right back under, and I can rotate to the other side. You can stay on your knees the whole time, or you can keep your body completely in one line with rotating just from here, your heels from one side to the other, and then scooping and placing those arms lined up. All right, so whichever you decide, knees up or down, we're going to go 10 rotations, and I'm going to line up my forearms. Now, if I need to stay on my knees, I'm not way back here, and my elbows are underneath my shoulders. If I'm on my knee and I rotate from one side and then the other, but I'm still holding a plank position. Now, if you can, hold it up, you guys. Ready? Inhale, exhale, inhale. Where's that belly button? Lift it and pull the oblique up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and rest it, you guys. Come to a puppy pose, relax your head, lengthen your spine. Nice deep breath in. Sink from here, your hips back, and gently rotate. You can stay in this child's pose position as long as you like. We're going to come to a crouching tiger next. Continue to build the strength in the core. The quadriceps really get activated during this as well. I can come from my palms, hover from here. Now notice I'm not lifting my knees up very high. They're hovering right from the floor just a few inches. Now, maybe I have a wrist issue and I prefer to stay here. Again, I'm very much so pulling that belly button into the spine. So what we're gonna do here, you guys, we're gonna hold this for 30 seconds from the palms and then drop down to those elbows. It's going to be a lot, I'm not going to lie, but if you need to, drop to your knees for a second and just pick everything back in. All righty, you guys, palms under the shoulders, hover, pull that belly button in tight, keep your neck in neutral. Nice deep breath in. Now push to the earth, lengthen your spine, feel the strength in your quadriceps. Your back is nice and straight, your belly button's pulled in. Take a nice deep breath in. Now we're already at 20 seconds. In order to come down, we're going to push back to down dog just for a second. In 5 seconds, we'll push to down dog without letting the knees drop if you can. Push back down dog. Now I'm going to drop to my elbows, dolphin, and then hover those knees. Again, deep breath in, you guys. Lengthen that spine. Keep isolating. Right here, we just have 15 seconds, that's all. Pull everything in nice and tight, you guys. Feel that strength in the body. 10 seconds now. Keep everything in, you can do it. Feel the strength in your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest it. Push back. Lengthen, rock those hips side to side. Great job, you guys. Now let's give that hip flexor a nice big stretch. I'm going to step forward to the left. I can stay right here. I can tuck and stand up even taller, just tuck that forward. If I feel comfortable lengthening here, open through the hip flexors. Reach the arms up tall. Not shrugging, just reaching, increasing that space here. Deep breath here. Deep breath out. Push back, lengthen that leg. And if I could, I would bring my chin to my toes. Deep breath in, contracting the quadricep, lengthening the hamstring. If need be, curl the back toe for stability. Deep breath. If it doesn't work, you need to stand up, too much pressure on your knee. You can also do a standing stretch. Switch it. Nice deep breath in. Now I can stay upright and tuck my pelvis forward here underneath. You can also lean forward and lengthen through that hip flexor. If it feels comfortable, I'm going to open without shrugging. Just creating that space through the torso, reaching through those fingertips. Nice deep breath in, you guys. Nice deep breath out. Push back. Lengthen, chin to the toe, contract and open, rotating my back toe back for stability. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful job, you guys. Now, what we're going to do, we just have 10 minutes left. We're still continuing to build that overall core strength, you guys. So if something doesn't work, I drop to my knees for a few minutes, go back to my child's pose. Now this time, as I come up into my plank position, I'm going to push back into a downward facing dog and then return back to that plank. I can do the same thing from my abcentric plank on the forearms and then pop my hips up here into a dolphin pose and then come back down. Most importantly, not letting it sink. And if it works better to keep the hips up, I will, but ideally it's one long line. So we have 30 seconds of plank into down dog, and then we're going to drop down to the elbows. And if it doesn't work, we're in child's pose. All right, you guys, nice deep breath in. Ready? Lengthen that spine. Exhale, push back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, a string from the ceiling, pulling the belly button right into the spine, lifting those hips up really high, dropping those heels down. We're already at 10 seconds left. Open and resist. Nice high plank. One more time. Now I'm going to drop down to my elbows without letting the knees touch if I can. Pike it back, dolphin pose. Lengthen, abcentric, elbow under the shoulders. straight from the ceiling. You guys are awesome. You can do this. All we have is 15 seconds left. Reach it, lengthen it, 10 seconds. Engage that core, you got it. We're just gonna do it one more time, you guys. Reach, hover, and rest it. Right here, I can push back into child's pose, push into puppy pose. Awesome work, you guys. Big breath here. Settle down if this feels okay, and take your hands right next to your feet and roll your wrists. Rewind it. Relax. We're just going to thread the needle, you guys. So what I want you to do from here, if it is comfortable to keep this external rotation, that lengthen of that leg, we're still trying to open and stretch that out. If need be, I would come to child's pose instead. What I'd like you to do here is take that left arm down and reach the right arm up. Now you have one long line between your fingertips. Your neck is in neutral. If it doesn't work and feels better, rotate down. You can add that stretch in your neck. Nice deep breath here. Now I'm going to take from here my right hand, and it's going to come underneath the left. And I'm going to try to reach that left arm as far forward towards you and rotate with my palm up and reach in the opposite direction. Nice deep breath in. I can keep my hips high. I can relax my hips down low. Nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. One more time, feel that stretch in the leg, through the hip, through the torso, and the shoulder. Walk it back up. Now I'm going to rotate here and take that left arm and bring it towards my foot. As I rotate towards, I'm going to lengthen that opposite arm. Big breath in, reach to you and reach to my foot. Nice deep breath here. Feel that stretch of the shoulder. Keep those hips high if it works. Otherwise, you can relax them. Take a big breath. Let it go. 2 more big breaths. Nice job, you guys. One more time. Walk that back in. Cat-cow. Tuck your chin into your chest. Feel that nice big stretch in your spine. Open. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Increase the range of motion in your back. Come back to that neutral. Lengthen. Now from here, that right arm comes down, that left arm reaches to the sky. Now feel that stretch, you guys. Lengthen through the torso. That hip gets that stretch. Open up here through the hips. If it doesn't work, rotate your neck down. See if you feel a stretch in your neck. Again, deep breath in, you guys. Notice the places in your body that feel like they're getting the biggest stretch here. Inhale. Now I'm going to rotate and take that left arm all the way to that right side. Now I'm really going to reach in opposition to that foot. Reach my other arm towards you and really lengthen. If it doesn't work, keep my leg out. I'll just bend it back in child's pose. Nice inhale. Nice exhale through that shoulder. And then I'm going to walk that back in. And now come from here, deep breath in. Rotate and take that right arm to the left. Reach and open. Big breath in here, guys. As much as you can, relaxing through the shoulder, lengthening those fingertips towards me, keeping those hips nice and high. Nice deep breath, you guys. Increase that space. One more time. Gently walk that back in. And then from here, settle one more time. Knees open relatively wide and hips gently come back. You can always take a pillow underneath here, your tummy, where you can relax down if it just doesn't work to be able to come comfortably forward. Nice deep breath now. Nice deep breath out. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to come forward again. for those stretches to see how they feel. So let's open, pin those hips down, take a nice deep breath in, and increase that space right down that leg. So palm comes up. Is it a little bit easier than when we started to add to this stretch? Notice if you can move a little bit further. That side of the body, build that strength and lengthen, rotate over and take a deep breath in. Now, as much as you can, feel that space by relaxing your hip down, taking a nice deep breath in, rotate it back up one more time. And then from here, take that hand, pull it in close, and reach for the sky. Now, one line from your toe. If this doesn't work to come up onto your knee, you're reaching the arm further and opening. Okay, so there's always ways to adjust. Now I'm going to add a little rotation. So I'm going to take from here that right hand on top of the left. If I need to walk that left arm in closer, I will. I'm going to line it up and look from here right down to the floor and push that right leg back and open down into that hip flexor. Maybe it doesn't work and you can go back and forth if need be. It could be a lot underneath. If that doesn't work, it's okay. We'll rotate it back up and back down. Now switch it up. Feel that space. See if it feels a little bit different. Connect here through that quad and that lengthen through from here, that hamstring, and reach it over. Now this stretch right here, keeping the hip down and reaching the arm up, that can be enough. And if that doesn't work, I adjust to my body and continue to create that space in a way where I'm not going to hurt myself. And then rotate right over that top. Keep this hip, if you can, sunk right down and connected right to the floor. Nice deep breath in. Draw from here that arm up and then reach for the sky. Big stretch here, you guys. Now remember, if coming up onto that knee doesn't work, I reach further away. Just trying to create one line here through that body. And if I can, big stretch, big opening. Now that left hand is going to rotate towards the right. If I need to walk it in closer, I'm going to. And then if that feels okay, I'm going to push back into that left leg. Nice deep breath now, you guys. Inhale, you can always go back and forth. One more time. And release it. Fantastic. Lengthen both of the legs out. Maybe from the beginning, even this stretch is a little bit easier. Nice deep breath in. You can always sit up against the wall. Take your hands behind you if that helps. And build that posture. Glue your hamstrings to the floor. Nice deep breath in. If you can, you're going to lift from here your toes to the ceiling. If this feels comfortable and I can look up, I will. Look down. If I can walk forward, I'm going to. If not, I'm going to continue to sit up as straight as possible. Nice deep breath in now. Nice deep breath out. Walk everything back in and then slowly draw those legs in. And all I want you to do is just tuck and take your left knee in. Take from here that right arm and hug it in. And just add a gentle rotation. Flex and lengthen here through the right leg as that left knee is pulled in. Increase that space and range of motion by drawing the elbow in close to the knee and rotating. Last little stretch here, you guys. Switch to the other side. Bend the knee in, sit on the sitting bones nice and tall. Left arm hugs the right and rotates. Keep that lengthen, left leg nice and active. Relax through the shoulders. Deep breath in, you guys. Increase that space as much as you can. Be really proud of yourself, you guys. You did an awesome job. Go ahead from here, cross-legged if it works. If not, lengthen, and then add that rotation. Inhale. And exhale one more time this way. And then just gently rewind it, you guys. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Reach for the sky. Spread your wings. Think about all the things you have to be thankful for. Pull those into your heart center. Nice deep breath in, you guys. Nice inhale. Inhale, positive, and exhale, let go of anything negative that you can't change or that doesn't serve you. Relax your hands on your heart. Gently bow your head. Namaste, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Have a great